Hello, Hakuna Adventurers. Today we are going to a rarity. This is one of the 22 locations of the Disney store left in the United States, located right here in Cincinnati, Ohio, at the premium outlets. So let's go inside and take a look. As you can see, this is an outlet store, but it also has new merchandise as well. So you'll see we'll start out with Christmas decorations and apparel and clothes and everything else under the sun that's the holiday magic that was left over. So typically you'll see about 25% to 50% savings on all of this leftover merchandise in the outlet stores. One of the great deals was a pajama set I saw for I think it was 50 to 60% off. I can't remember exactly, but it was a significant savings. You'll see a lot of tumblers here. The Coco tumbler was sold at the Epcot Mexico Pavilion. I remember seeing that there and thinking, wow, it's kind of expensive for a tumbler, but here, actually a pretty good deal. So Ohio is lucky enough to have one of these stores. I think the cast member who worked here told me that the next closest store was in Sevierville, Tennessee, maybe, or Murfreesboro, which would have been like a 4 or 5 hour drive away. So these Disney stores are pretty rare. I mean, I think there's only 22 of them in the United States, so they're pretty rare. One other thing I want to mention is that I had to replace the audio in this video because of the copyright striking that I don't want to happen. It was awesome inside the store. They were playing Disney music. Totally got me in the mood to spend a bunch of money. But yeah, I don't want to get it taken down. So you're listening to the rock and roll covers of Disney songs by Rara Dinosaur, which shameless self-promotion is me. But yeah, if you like all this stuff, you'll see the videos on this channel as well for some of the Disney covers that I do. So yeah, significant savings here. This is over 50%. So it's $70 now down to $30. My wife, she really wanted that sweater, and now she has it. So pretty good deal. They had a good selection of ornaments. I mean, honestly, it was so hard to get this footage because there's just so much. So if you believe that you see something that you like, just pause it and take a look. You can pretty much guarantee that if it's a holiday thing, it's about 50% off. Like here, $80 down to 40, 50% off or so. These were really cool. Disneyland and Disney World Starbucks cups. So yeah, they have, not only do they have a lot of Disney World stuff, they have a lot of Disneyland stuff as well. So you'll see Disney parks from across America. Now I haven't ever seen anything from like Tokyo or Paris in here, but it's not out of the realm of possibility because Disney parks in the US get Paris apparel, and I see it all the time in the France Pavilion in Epcot. So if it doesn't sell, it might end up in some of these outlet stores. Not entirely sure, but I have never seen anything from outside of the U.S. parks in these stores before anyway. So great assortment of mugs for just an awesome price. You'll see some mugs here from different, the Mowgli there from the Jungle Book, but my favorite is right here, this Lion King mug, which I took home. I had to have it for, $13, whatever. It wasn't a humongous savings, but I just love that mug. That's a pretty cool mug. I was like, it's coming home with me. So a lot of good merchandise here, a lot of good pajama set deals as well. Yeah, let's take a look at this pajama set. It's $60 originally, $35 now. These are just kind of the typical deals that you'll find here at the Disney Outlet store. I count myself very lucky that I live about 40 minutes away from here. This is in the northern part of Cincinnati. I'm kind of on the east side, but still well within the range just to come and poke around. The only problem with this store is not the store itself, it's just the complex that it's in. The Cincinnati Premium Outlets, you know, they got some okay things, but honestly, it's just a dying complex, I believe. I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff, I guess, but nowhere near as you know, lively as some of the, you know, the Florida outlet malls that you'll go down to when you visit Disney. So yeah, we got a bunch of t-shirts here. This Bruno t-shirt was pretty cool, and it was on sale as well, for, you know, $12. You know, that's what a shirt should actually cost, right? I mean, we're talking, it's kind of funny that we're like, oh yeah, this is on sale, you know, this was originally $40, but now it's $13. That's how much a t-shirt should cost, is like $14, $13. Anyway, these Spirit jerseys, on the other hand, this is a Disneyland one, and this was, you know, they're overpriced too, but I get it. There's a little bit more to them, but yeah, that had some significant savings. Yeah, the Wonderful World of Collar. You know, it's a lot of good Disneyland merchandise as well. So if you are, you know, if you live in Ohio around Cincinnati and you're planning on going to Disneyland, you know, you want to come and stock up, either Disneyland or Disney World. Come and stock up, get your ears, get some stuff that might be a little bit cheaper than, you know, in the park, just to kind of save you from having to spend tons of money in the park. Another thing worth mentioning is that this store does not take the annual pass holder discount, which, you know, all the stores at Disney World do. It just kind of sucks that this one doesn't. However, you can get a 10% discount here if you have that Disney Visa, which luckily, you know, we are Disney Visa card holders, so we're able to take advantage of even deeper savings. And yeah, that's savings on top of the outlet price as well. So, you know, it can all add up to, you know, make this stuff pretty, you know, reasonable. So we've been looking at sets of Disney ears and some Disney hats, but let's go take a look over here at some of the other merchandise in the store. We've got some bins of Valentine's Day you know, merchandise that, you know, that recently happened. It's worth mentioning that this was mid-March of 2024. So yeah, the middle aisle here usually has the toys that are not typically on sale. They always seem to have these same toys here, especially the Toy Story toys. All of the action figures and dolls. You know, it's all a one-stop shop. This shirt is sold at Disney parks, and they need to make an adult size of it, because, like, I want it really badly. Like, Disney, if you ever listen to this video, make an adult size shirt of this, and I will give you $50 for it. I don't care. I want that shirt. But yeah, so all of the young adult, and these are actually the children's shirts. You know, kids get everything, man. You get, you know, get all the cool stuff. I want a shirt like that for an adult. Anyway, here's all the play sets here. Like, this is what's right at the door that greets you, and some more kids shirts, kids apparel. So a lot of good stuff in here, and also a lot of stuff that's sold at the Disney parks itself. It's kind of crazy to walk in here and see all of this, you know, merchandise that, you know, you think about getting at the parks, but then you're like, I don't want to put it in my carry-on, and if you don't pack, you know, if you don't check a bag, you know, and then also it's expensive in the parks. It's just a whole to-do, and it's just such a, you know, joy to come and see it here for like half the price, and then you can just put it in your car and take it right home. Like, we got a whole dishware set of like cocoa dishes that I probably stood in front of them at the Epcot for probably 15 to 20 minutes just standing there debating on whether or not to bring it home with us. So it's just really, it's a fantastic feeling to be like, yes, I finally got that thing that I wanted. So you saw some munchlings for a percentage off. I'm not sure exactly what it was. You can go back and look at it, but all the plush toys, in my opinion, are like so overpriced. I don't understand why a plush toy costs $20 or even more sometimes, but you know what, it's Disney. You, I guess, have to deal with it sometimes. So I will say these like that Dory fish, oh my god, like I'm freaking like, so the alien, the Simba, the Dory. And, if you're a Winnie the Pooh fan, you had Piglet and Pooh there. That was nice. I think my dog would just have a heyday in the store with all the plushies, though. She is a toy fiend. So. All of the Wish merchandise that's like 25% off, I'm surprised it's not even more off. Like, that movie did not do well. This Play in the Park set is pretty cool. Just that old Disneyland logo. Of course, all of the Toy Story toys, the Encanto toys, then all of those car toys as well. So they did have one really neat thing in here, and you'll see it in just a few moments. It was the RTD2 Droid Depot droid. It's like the same kind of droid that you buy. However, I will say, I picked the R2D2 up, and its weight was like double of what the Droid Depot build we did like weighed. I don't know why, but it seemed like it was just more significant. It was heavier. And there's the R2D2 right there. You can see it. I think it was like $150 in here. And I think when you build the Droid Depot droid, I'm thinking that's only like $100. So this R2D2 must do a little bit more, must be a little bit nicer. I'm not entirely sure why, but it has to be. It's heavier, it seems more significant, and it's more expensive. So yeah, you see all the play sets here. This is just like a mini World of Disney store, basically. Like, if you've ever gone into the World of Disney store in Disney Springs, oh my gosh, it's so epic. It's gigantic. It's a Disney lover's paradise. Oh, here's that R2D2 up close and personal that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, Droid Depot, $160. Yeah, I don't know, more significant, I guess. Hey, Stitch. So, a lot of Star Wars stuff here on display. This obviously is a big property for Disney, so it's a big portion of the store. However, not as big as I would have thought. The store is pretty well balanced between toys, clothes, park apparel. It's actually they've reached a really good balance for all of these products. And like I said, it's like a very condensed World of Disney store, but excellent product selection. And of course the clearance, that doesn't hurt either. So, oh, here we got a Stitch towel and multiple others, but I'm a Lilo and Stitch fan. We just got back from Hawaii and went to Aulani, which was very nice. And now I want to live that lifestyle. But I digress. Tons of beach towels here. We're in the season for that. And more clearance. Tons of stuff that I've actually seen in the park in the Emporium. I specifically remember that Hanukkah Mickey. Yeah, a lot of clearance items that you would have seen in the park. And not only in the parks, but a lot of the merchandise that they failed to move online, so they just push it to the retail space, and try their hand there, and if you mark it down low enough, someone will buy it. So I think that's gonna about wrap up our Cincinnati, Ohio Disney Store tour. If you like this content, if you are a Disney fan, if you are a fan of Disney parks or Universal parks, or literally anything travel or adventure related, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.